really hope the more videos I film, the more comfortable I get talking to my phone, because I want to look away or just say and like the whole time. See, so difficult putting myself out there like this. I do it because it makes me happy. Part of me, like my ego part, is like, girl, stop. And then like my soul, who I am at the core, is like, girl, who cares? Who cares? There are literally people putting the most random things on the internet, and it just, they're doing their thing, like, good for them. Just trying to have that mindset with myself and what I post. It is March now. I graduate high school in 2 months, and it just feels so good to say I'm almost done. I just have a lot of gratitude for the present moment, of course, but mainly because I didn't drop out. I didn't end my life. Teenage hormones. I didn't think I would make it this far. It was too painful, honestly. Just always being alone, or never actually being able to feel comfortable enough to be myself around my peers. And I would create facades, or create these identities that aren't really me, but what I feel will best make other people comfortable. 50 days or something left, and it's such a bittersweet thing, because the bitter part is the disappointment my inner child has faced being in high school, just because of the expectations I had of it growing up due to how it was portrayed. And actually getting to high school, oh my gosh, this is actually terrible. There is no High School Music crew singing on the tables at lunchtime. It wasn't what I expected at all. But the sweetness of it, I'm finally done. All throughout my high school career, sure, I had friends here and there, but I really felt isolated compared to everyone my age, just because I wasn't where they were mentally, and I still am not. I know that I'm still in high school. It's such a relief that I won't have to be stuck having to be surrounded with these people that aren't the same as me. It really did suck being surrounded with people that can't really talk or communicate with me. I know that alone time isn't a bad thing, but when it is forced upon you for such long periods of time, it begins to feel like a bad thing. I'm grateful now. I've begun to value my alone time. I've started to decide who I am and who I'm not gonna let into my energy. I've decided to be picky with the company I keep, and because of that, I've learned to find value in being alone, and I'm so grateful for it. With the end of high school is the end of so many things that I've held on to for so long, and I finally can completely rid myself of it, and it just feels really good to think about. I don't have to pretend to be someone else anymore. I have the power now. It just feels really good. And also, I never really experienced face-on bullying, I could say. I have experienced being an outcast and being tossed aside like an option. I haven't had the absolute worst high school experience. I feel like I've had a bad enough high school experience to be as relieved as I am for it to be over. I graduate in May, a weight off of my shoulders. It feels like such a relief that I get to be done with this so soon. And I know it only gets harder from here. I've heard that so many times. Yeah, so what? I get to decide if it's gonna be hard or not. I get to decide. With graduating high school comes the freedom of really stepping into who I want to be and really embodying the truest form of myself.